Place your own CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Join us for a fantastical journey at St. Louis Union Station. Board the St. Louis Wheel soaring 200 feet into the air all year round. The St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station lets you explore the world's great waterways and over 10,000 amazing creatures. Swing from the ropes course high over the aquarium and get lost in our mirror maze. It's all here at St. Louis Union Station, where the journey is like no other.
Plan your visit at stlouisunionstation.com. St. Louis Union Station. See where it takes you.
And I got to tell you, actually more than an hour before tip-off, the overflowing feel great that you've done something that everybody's embracing.
Man, yeah, you know, they worked their butt off for this type of atmosphere, and just see these our players, you know, the city is actually embracing. It's beautiful to see, and just to walk in here, you know, and
it'll be a sellout here tonight. It'll be an unbelievable atmosphere, and doing their thing, interacting a little bit, but going about their business. This is the kind. And good, and I don't want to jinx it, and great teams, you embrace it, you thrive. It's packed, everybody's into it, you thrive.
I know, right? What my old ball coach used to tell me, they get to enjoy the atmosphere too. Stage for a good ball game, hopefully, you know, and then hopefully it goes to, you know, you just want all the guys to come, lay it on the floor, and, you know, everything they get their academics, and then to come out and play in an atmosphere like this.
Coach Church and the staff does, and the players, day after day after day. Consistent. This is a team, Dayton coming in. They're going to give us the very best 3 in a row. Do you talk about that or just stay consistent?
I mean, just like in everything. Yeah. And they right now, you know, they in the valley, but don't mean they're going to never.
Coach, they have talent.
Well, coach, they have everything they need, you know, and record shows, you know,
right.
Because we got to come out and play and be who they coach well, you know. They fans are going to be here, you know. They do it. So,
Good point.
You know, that's what we just got to come out and play the game.
So, talk about what Dayton does. What are the and.
Well, first thing, you know, they're going to be physical. You know, they're going to be athletic. We can't turn the ball over. And it's a possession game, meaning so we have to get them a one possession. They got to be a one possession. You know, then we got to get the rebounds. We got to be rebound tough tonight.
Oh, that's a long rebound. Getting out of your area to rebound. As they swamp them. So those are the details, right?
Yeah, those are details. I mean, it's going to understand that, you know, within the mistake and stick to Coach Church's plan, and, you know, at the end of the buzzer, hopefully. I really appreciate this. This is a great atmosphere.
That's Corey Tate when we come back.
Views, talk, cards. KMOX AM St. Louis, KMOX FM Hazelwood. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
What's up, Billiken fans? Enjoying the game should be easy, so don't overthink it. What to wear? Done. Just toss on your lucky jersey. Don't know what to serve your friends? Easy. Pick up some pizza from your go-to place and grab some Bud Light to stock your fridge. See? It's that easy. Just like Bud Light, which is always brewed with 4 simple ingredients for a clean, crisp taste. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Snow falls softly, pure and bright, a world now wrapped in winter's white. Icy crystals, sharp and cold. Nature's beauty, silence, bold. Salt and chemicals scattered wide. Melt the ice, but taint the tide. Streams and rivers once pristine feel the sting that snowmelt brings. So as you clear the frozen way, remember the price the earth must pay. And use a little less, okay?
Jess Sims is always looking to take her performance to the next level.
I'm facing you, then you're going to switch.
You got this, Jess.
We got this.
And she needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Bank Smartly Checking and Savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money.
About the mental work.
Together we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us. Visit usbank.com today to get started. Member FDIC, copyright 2025, U.S. Bank.
Is your knee or hip really slowing you down? When it comes to finding help for constant joint pain, you want the team that's nationally recognized for both their experience and their outcomes. And that's the team at SSM Health Orthopedics. Their specialists work with you to develop a treatment plan that meets your needs and provides you with lasting relief. See what a difference SSM Health Orthopedics can make for you. Request an appointment today at ssmhealth.com/toportho.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's not just about the places you go, but the people who welcome you home. At Edward Jones, we believe the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Our dedicated financial advisors provide one-on-one support, meeting you where you are through all of life's changes. Because life should be measured in laugh lines, dreams shared, and time well spent. Let's find your rich together. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Of Midtown, and it is shining tonight. I'm Bob Ramsey, and the great Earl Austin Jr. joins us. Supposed to be about student section overflowing. Seat to be had in this house. There will be standing room only. That's what it's all about.
That's what. And that's when you create an atmosphere, when you put time opponent, a rival in Dayton,
all-time rival,
all-time, been playing for. This is the vision of what when Josh Schertz took over the program. We saw what I was envisioning. This was going to be the atmosphere in this. The type of team he has as well.
So, how do you deliver against this? This is a pivot point in the season, perhaps, for them.
Yeah.
They beat the top team in the league, and all of a sudden they're back in it.
Don't let that fool you. Dayton has messed up a lot of blizzard nights.
came in after a tough loss on the road, probably, and hopefully the Billikens learned from Tuesday. One thing we learned: 20 minutes of basketball is not minutes against GW, and we're able to pull that game out late. That's not going to cut. Going to play with a lot more urgency.
So when you look at Dayton on their 3-game losing streak, they didn't turn the ball over more than we expect from a Dayton Flyer team.
Yeah, they turned it over a little bit, but what physical, athletic, defensive team, and in the last 2 games, the team, that's 69-70. That's more of what they do.
Yeah.
What's up, world? It's Von Miller, Super Bowl MVP, chicken farmer, and now host of Free Range. This is a show where I go off the field and off the script. We're talking what's hot in music, film, trending news, and everything blowing up your feed. If you love football, you'll feel at home. But if you're here for the vibes, the internet deep dives, the conversation, this is your podcast. Join me every Wednesday. Follow and listen to Free Range with me, Von Miller, everywhere you get your podcasts.
As well, so that's Dayton wants to disrupt you, and they'll pick show ball toughness as well. And if we can just find our rhythm offensively, which we couldn't, that
great tune-up because of that for this game.
Absolutely. Ari and Dion were in foul trouble, and that's a big part of what we do. And
in warm-ups. That's Earl Austin Jr. When we come back, play the Billikens, number 21 in the country, against the Dayton Fly.
You hear that? That's the sound of FC Zero Sugar.
Over 5 seasons. We celebrate the tradition of winning basketball at the University of Dayton.
Let's look at the madness.
It's time for University of Dayton basketball on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk. UD Basketball is sponsored by
Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Morris Home and Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store. Premier Health, proud to be the official healthcare provider for UD Athletics. Learn more at premierhealth.com/UD. Alta Fiber, official partner of the Dayton Flyers and proud supporter of the Dayton community. Key Bank, for every financial need. We'll meet you in the moment. And by Skyline Chili. Stop in for a 3-way or cheese coney today. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
University of Dayton basketball on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Now, the voice of the UD Flyers, Larry Hanskin.
Well, a little pregame fireworks prior to our national anthem. Some type of kerfluffle down at one end involving the two teams. Coaches intervened, cooler heads prevailed, and now we'll just try to play some basketball.
We wouldn't want it any other way tonight.
Now our starting lineup sponsored by Skyline Chili. Stop in for your favorite Skyline cheese, conies, and three ways today. Feeling good? It's Skyline time. First of all, for St. Louis, a 6'10", 240-pound senior from Oak Forest, Illinois, Robbie Avila. 6 foot 160, a redshirt sophomore. From Charlotte, North Carolina, Trey Green. 6'3", 180, a senior from Great Barrington, Massachusetts, Deion Brown. 6'5", 180, a junior from Chicago, Quentin Jones. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Billikens, a 6'6", 205-pound sophomore from Milwaukee, Amari McCautry. St. Louis under head coach Josh Schertz in his second season. The Billikens ranked 21st in the nation, 20-1. They're 8-0 in the Atlantic 10. So the starting lineup for the Dayton Flyers will look like this. A 7'1", 215-pound sophomore from Bastia, France, Amiel Letton. A 6'6", 192, a senior from Madison, Wisconsin, Keontae Jones. 6'4", 190, a junior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Deshane Montgomery. 6'6", 194, sophomore from Chicago, Bryce Hurd. And rounding out the starting lineup for Dayton, a 5'10", 160-pound senior from Orlando, Javon Bennett. Dayton under head coach Anthony Grant in his 9th season. The Flyers are 14-7 overall. They're 5-3 in the Atlantic 10. And our officials for the game tonight are Bert Smith, Doug Simons, Doug Shermans, and Matt Potter. Pretty good crew for a Friday night, showcase night in the Atlantic 10. And an absolutely full house here at the Chaffetz Center. There is not an empty seat to be found in this building.
And you're talking, there's not an empty seat in the suites up top. There's not an empty seat in the hallway, in the stairway. This is packed in here tonight.
Well, I mean, a rivalry-style game. I think we could go back and forth. Is St. Louis Dayton's rival? Is VCU Dayton's rival? I think you could make a case for both. And maybe that triumvirate, those three schools are rivals within those three.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the conference is good. When VCU, Dayton, and St. Louis are good, the conference is a lot better. And that helps all these teams. So when St. Louis is good, and we haven't seen a good St. Louis team for some time now, and they have had an excellent year to start the year, and these fans that we know in this city, they love hockey, they love baseball, but when St. Louis basketball is good, this city is a basketball town, and they will show up and they're ready to go.
Well, Dayton swept the two-game series the last two seasons. So the Billikens were very frustrated the last two times out against Dayton. The Flyers came here, won a game in which Malachi Smith just played terrible. I mean, he had to sit the whole second half. He just was having one of those nights. And Dayton was able to get the win on the road and then took care of business at home as well. In both cases, Robbie Avila did not hurt Dayton. They kept him in check. So you pointed it out in the pregame show, Josh. It's going to be important for Dayton to kind of continue that trend when it comes to defending the leading scorer for the Billikens.
Yeah, they have to keep running him off the three-point line. So what does that mean? He's a pick-and-pop guy. When you close out, you have to know what guys are, especially what they like to do. So when you're closing out to him, if you have to take away the three-point shot and make him make a shot in the paint, because he's not that good at two-point shots. He makes plays for other people when he starts going, but first Dayton last year, he really struggled when he got inside the three-point line. And if Dayton can do that tonight, they got a chance.
Our opening tip sponsored by Stocks Lakers Greenhouse and Garden Center in New Lebanon. Chilly outside, winter air can be dry. Misting or using a pebble tray can boost humidity for your tropical indoor plants. Stop by their heated greenhouses for more advice. Dayton wearing their navy blue road uniforms. Red numbers trimmed in white lettering. St. Louis in their home white with the blue, numbers, letters, and trim. Amiel Latone stands in the center circle at 7'1", opposite him, 6'10", Robbie Avila. Opening tap is controlled by St. Louis. Not a very good toss by Bert Smith, but you know what? Most officials don't do a good job of that. Man-to-man defense by the Flyers. Trey Green comes to Avila beyond the arc. He'll hand it off to Jones. Trying to turn the corner. Throws it back to Avila. Spots up for a three. And it's good.
Can't have that happen. When you're guarding the ball screen, you can't go with the driver. You got to get help somewhere else. They're going to have to stay closing out on Avila.
3-0. Billikens take the early lead. Javon Bennett finds Keontae Jones, and he stepped out of bounds. Threw it to him in the right corner. Keontae stepped out of bounds. A turnover by Dayton. And it's 3-0 with St. Louis possessing the ball.
A lot of juice in the building right now. Dayton's got to calm down. They're in a low, have some pressure here. Try to make them take low percentage shots.
Jones crosses midcourt, brings it to Avila now. Away from the basket, Latong out on him. Back up top of the key now to Jones. Jones hits the cutter. McCautry drops it off to Brown, and he lays it in. That's two really easy baskets by the Billikens.
Yeah, two good looks. They rolled. They hit the roll man. They had the help, and they dropped it off for an easy two.
Bennett working against Brown, who just scored. Finds Hurd. Open. Three. No. Rebound was controlled by Avila for St. Louis. McCautry at the left elbow. Throws it down to Brown. Brown trying to go to work in the post on Bennett. Ball knocked loose. Brown kicks it out. McCautry. Out it comes. Green for three. Good. 8-0. Billikens 3 for 3 from the field, including 2 for 2 from 3.
Dayton needs a bucket here.
Montgomery on the baseline, double team, kicks it out. Latong, top of the key is Jones, around to Bennett. Bennett pump fake on a three, will bring it back. Screen from Latong. Bennett throws on the wing. Montgomery, three, got it. 8-3, Dayton on the board, 17:55 to go in the half.
Nice pass by Vaughn there. Through two defenders, drive and kick. They have to keep doing that because St. Louis helps a lot.
Avila, handoff Green. Throws it back to Avila. Pump fake on a three. Now driving down the lane and walk with the basketball. Wave the basket off. It looked like it was going to be an and one, but instead a turnover by the Billikens.
Wow. Dayton might have got away with one there, which we needed in this game.
Bennett will bring it across midcourt for the Flyers, who trail 8-3. Ball screen set by Latong. Skip pass over the head of Montgomery and out of bounds. Turnover by Dayton, their second. Jayon Simon comes in for the Flyers. He'll replace Amiel Latong.
Yeah, it was the right pass. He was throwing a skip pass, and that was the right play, but he just put way too much on it. Ended up in the third row.
Jones across midcourt, working against Keontae Jones. Jones drives and lays it in.
Yeah,
and an one as they give the foul on Keontae. And Keontae saying, hey, man, this guy, he pushed off on me.
He did. He just shoved him. He went up for a little Euro step. He got ahead of steam and just
shoved him out.
That arm.
Shoved Keontae out of the way.
I don't know. I like my chances with Keontae on him all night.
Free throw good. 11-3. Again, an 8-point lead for St. Louis. 17:06 to play first half on the Premier Health radio scoreboard. Bennett working the right side, up high to Montgomery. Into the hands of Keontae Jones. Trying to feed down low to Simon. Simon fell down. It's a turnover. Pass down low is intercepted. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by the Billikens. They kick it out. Avila steps into a three. It is no good. Over the backboard and out of bounds.
Whew. Big time. They got the loose ball. There was almost a jump ball. So it was Avila got open on the perimeter and had a really good look.
Dayton with a basketball, trailing by 8, 11-3, 16:34 to play in the first half. Bennett on the left side, up high to Jones. Keontae out to Montgomery. Shot clock's at 13. Montgomery lost it on the floor, picked it up. Now able to find Jones, back to Deshane. Shot clock's at 7. Deshane floats a pass over to Bennett. He rises for a three. It's no good. Rebound control by St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis just a great, best defensive field goal percentage in the A-10.
Kick out up top to Jones. Quentin Jones, that is. Off to Green. Green finds Avila down low. Avila, pump fake. Nowhere to go with it. Has back to Green for three. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Deshane Montgomery for Dayton.
Nice help on Avila. They doubled the post when he caught it.
Deshane all the way. Layup wouldn't go. Rebound controlled by St. Louis, and they've got numbers. Brown in the middle. Leaves it off from McCottry. No. Rebound on the baseline. Traveling called on Brown. It'll be Dayton ball. Coming out of a timeout. We'll pause. 15:32 to play in the first half. It's St. Louis 11 and Dayton 3.
The home of the Flyers. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
I'm Dr. Merkel. Recently, a 60-year-old patient reported his cataracts are gone, floaters are gone, and he can drive better at night. His tremor is gone and can sign his name better. Hip and knee joint pains are also gone, and he can now go up steps 2 at a time. Overall fatigue and stiffness are much better, lost a few pounds, and his ED and testosterone greatly improved. He hasn't felt this healthy or this good in years. No surgeries, no drugs, no shots were used or even needed. Just getting healthier. He didn't need multiple doctors, just one who is an expert in health. Whatever your health problems, maybe there are safe natural options. You'll know in a couple of weeks or a couple of months. And if you get healthy enough, does it really matter the name of the disease? At Take Two Healthcare, we won't guess. With proper testing, we will know what to do. Go to Take Two Healthcare and listen every Saturday, 11 to noon, to Take Two Healthcare right here on WHIO.
Dangerously cold temperatures expected on your Friday night. Overnight lows will fall to between -5 and -10 degrees. I'm meteorologist Nick Dunn on your home of the Flyers, WHIO.
Larry Hanst alongside Josh Pastorino. We are back in St. Louis. 15:30, broadcasting from the Morris Sons, best courtside seats in the house. Morris Home and Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store. And we've got 15:32 to play in the first half. Premier Health Radio scoreboard. St. Louis leads 11-3. Billikens are 4 of 7, 2 of 4 from 3. Dayton 1 of 4, and that one being a three-pointer by Deshane Montgomery. The Dayton has turned it over 4 times already. Well, St. Louis has turned it over 3 times. So focus on preparation, sponsored by Heil Brothers. If you don't have one by now, you best get you a snowblower. They've got a great selection at Heil Brothers on Wilmington Pike and Kettering. Or get your snowblower fuel there. That's what I did. Got the fuel on Monday and was able to clear my driveway with my Heil Brothers snowblower. And I am glad I did, let me tell you, folks. Well, Dayton's game plan, run St. Louis off the three-point line. They've not done a good job of that so far.
They haven't. St. Louis has had some nice looks. They almost had two other ones go down. But Dayton's story right now is they've gotten one good look in the first 4.5 minutes of the game. St. Louis is one of the best defensive teams in the country. They don't turn you over a ton, but they make you take really tough shots. So Dayton is going to have to move the ball and be patient a little bit.
Well, Dayton will bring Jordan Durkak in, along with Jacob Connor, joining Jayon Simon, Javon Bennett, and Keontae Jones. Court pressure. Bennett crosses midcourt. McCottry comes out on him. Screen set by Connor. Bennett keeps the dribble alive. Gets in the lane. Floater is good.
Nice.
11-5, Dayton within 6. 15-13 to play first half on the Premier Health radio scoreboard.
Really good out of timeout set there from Coach Grant. Got an easy shot for Javon.
Brown comes to McCautry out beyond the arc. Durkak up on him. McCautry drives high off the glass. No. Rebound controlled by Keontae Jones. Keontae pushes in transition. Finds Bennett. Bennett on the baseline. Hits the cutter. Jayon Simon. He flushes it. 11-7. Dayton within 4. 14:40 to go in the half.
2 uncontested shots in a row.
Avila up to the Green. Green penetrates, lays it in. 13-7. Back to a 6-point lead for the Billikens. 14:27 to play in the first half.
Avila loves that dribble and the guy goes back door. So if you're overplaying it, it's a layup, just like he had there.
Bennett controls top of the key. Out to Durkak. Durkak drops it off to Simon. Jayon against Avila. Down low. Good pump fake. Up around him. Missed it. Rebound controlled by St. Louis. Pass ahead to Brown. Brown coming downhill. Tries to score over Durkak and does. 15-7. St. Louis again by 8 with 13:54 to go in the half.
When St. Louis gets the ball at half court, they are driving the basketball, man, downhill.
Simon slips down low. Pump fake up and in. Wanting an and one. It's not going to happen.
I don't think the refs are calling anything.
15-9. Dayton back within 6. 13:35 to play in the half. Avila out beyond the arc. Killed his dribble now. Brings it to Jones. Jones, right side handoff. Green for 3. Good. 18-9. Billikens by 9.
Bound Cohen Carr for MSU. State quickly the other side. Carr left side goes in for the
Dayton, it's time to upgrade your home appliances. And right now is the perfect time. Logan Master Appliance is hosting a limited time sale on top brand refrigerators, ranges, washers, and dryers. Save big, get expert advice, and take home the appliances you've been dreaming of. Hurry in today. These savings won't last. Logan Master Appliance in Kettering, where quality meets value, and the deals are always a winner.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Home of the Flyers, 1290 and 95.7 WHIO, Dayton's News and Talk.
And the WHIO halftime show continues here from the WHIO studios. The score in St. Louis at the half. The Billikens 46 and Dayton 29. One more game in Atlantic 10 played this evening. Loyola taking on VCU. That game tipping off in a matter of moments. Scores from the top 25 on this Friday evening. Just one other game in progress on this Friday night. Number 3, Michigan leading number 7, Michigan State by a score of 40-24. Games coming up tomorrow in the Atlantic 10. 2 o'clock tip-off between Fordham and George Washington. That game in Washington, D.C. 2:30 tip-off. St. Joe's is on the road at LaSalle. 4:30 tip-off. Davidson is on the road in Richmond, Virginia, taking on the Spiders. And 6:30 tomorrow evening, St. Bonaventure is hosting George Mason. Top 25 action for your Saturday. Number 4, Duke takes on Virginia Tech at 12 noon. Also at 12 noon, 22nd ranked Clemson taking on Pittsburgh at 2 o'clock. Number 1, Arizona does battle with Arizona State. Number 20, Louisville takes on SMU also at 2 o'clock. At 4:30, it's 13th ranked BYU on the road visiting number 14, Kansas. At 6:30, number 15, Arkansas hosts Kentucky in the nightcap at 10:30. Number 6, Gonzaga hosting St. Mary's. Again, our score at halftime, St. Louis 46 and Dayton 29. We'll get you back to the Chaffetz Arena in St. Louis. To Larry Hansgen and Josh Pastorino right on the other side of this break. I'm Parker Testa. This is the WHIO Halftime Show right here on the home of the Flyers.
The home of the Flyers. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
Drip. Or autograph sessions. We're just happy to be your team's favorite team.
Hi, Larry Hansgen with Jason Heckman from Rebath. Jason, you're a Marion local alum, so you're used to winning. Do you have a team of winners with you there at Rebath?
We have a team of winners, Larry. We got a team that's been with us for a long time, very experienced, and they know how to take care of the customers.
How important is it that they'll be there after the fact as well?
We have a team of professionals that, yes, take care of the customers and make sure the install went as expected.
Well, it's time for you to replace your tub or shower. Call or go online to rebath.com.
Voted Dayton's best credit union and best lending institution, Day Air Credit Union is proud to be the Miami Valley's favorite for flexible financial solutions and personalized service. Whether you're buying a home, refinancing your car, or just looking for a better way to bank, Day Air delivers big bank power with local community-focused care. Experience what makes Day Air the best, because you deserve nothing less. A better banking experience starts at Day Air Credit Union. Day Air Credit Union, federally insured by NCAA.
Hi, this is Larry Hansgen from my friends at Heil Brothers, great Flyer basketball sponsors and your snowblower headquarters. They've got a large selection of Toro and Arian snowblowers in stock. Stop by, talk to Jerry or Ken or any other fine staff to choose the one that's right for you. They come fully assembled and registered with the factory, ready to use on that first snowy day. With a top-notch service department and quick turnaround, you can trust my friends at Heil Brothers, your snowblower headquarters, 2218 Wilmington Pike in Kettering.
The WHIO Halftime Show on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Sponsored by
Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. And by Morris Home in Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store.
the WHIO Halftime Show on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk. Now, back to the action with the voice of the Flyers, Larry Hansgen.
Alongside Josh Pastorino here in St. Louis, broadcasting from the Morris best courtside seats in the house. Morris Home in Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store. At the half, St. Louis leads Dayton 46-29. Flyers an 11-4 run over the final 3.5 to take it from a 24-point lead down to 17. As we look at our first half official stats, St. Louis led by Trey Green with 14 points. He was 4 of 5 from 3. 12 points for Quentin Jones. 4 points each for Amari McCautry and Dion Brown. 3 points for Robbie Avila. He hit a 3 to open the game. Nothing after that. 4 points for Dion Brown. 3 for Ishan Sharma. 2 points for Kellen Thames. St. Louis in that first half, 17 of 27, 63%, 7 of 11 from 3, 64%, a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Dayton was led by Javon Bennett and Deshane Montgomery with 7 points each. Malcolm Thomas off the bench with 5. Jayon Simon off the bench with 4. 2 points each for Amiel Latong, Bryce Hurd, and Jordan Durkak. Keontae Jones in that first half did not score. And, wow, they've got him with 3 fouls? 3 fouls. Look at that. I sure as heck thought he had 4. But,
Yep.
Okay. Stats don't lie.
They must have given it to someone else.
Yeah. So On the Glass, sponsored by Portable Glass and Mirror, voted best mirror and door and window replacement company for Best of Dayton 2024. Visit portableglassdayton.com. Now, Flyers got out-rebounded decisively, 15-8. Mainly because Dayton missed so many shots.
Yeah, that's no doubt about that. I mean, St. Louis is number 8 in the nation in rebounding margin. They just make you take tough shots. Look, good defense and rebounding go together, especially defensive rebounding. Dayton getting the ball here at half, so got a chance to run something good.
Well, it must be just 3 fouls on Keontae Jones because he is out there along with Amiel Latong, Bryce Hurd, Deshane Montgomery, and Javon Bennett. Dayton with the ball to begin the second half. It's Brown, Jones, Green, Avila, and McCottry to start the second half for St. Louis. Dayton with the ball, down 17. Montgomery comes high post. Latong. Throw on the right side. Jones goes down the lane. Jones drops it off to Latong in traffic. Amiel up and in. And Dayton draws first blood in the second half. 46-31. Flyers trail by 15 with 19:33 to go.
That was a heck of a catch by Latong. Great pass by Keontae Jones.
1-3-1 zone and nearly a steal. Montgomery dives at the end of the court trying to save it. Incredible hustle. He didn't get the ball, but boy, I tell you what, that tells me something about where Dayton's head's at right now.
They're ready to be right back in this game. Only down 15. A couple more stops. There's only 15 on the shot clock right now. They're in their 1-3-1 zone.
Christian Jones floats a pass over to McCottry at the right elbow. McCottry trying to drive inside the zone. Has to bring it out. Avila steps into a 3, and it's good. 49-31. Back to an 18-point Billiken lead with 19:05 to go.
Anytime they drive, Avila circles back around that drive, and Dayton has to stay out on the perimeter.
Bennett drops it off to Jones, left elbow, back to Javon. Top of the key, Jones. Comes to Montgomery now. Montgomery trying to penetrate. Gets in the paint, lays it up and in. 49-33. Dayton down 16, but Brown down at the other end gets an easy layup. 51-33. Dayton just didn't get back on defense.
2 dribbles and a layup. Off an inbounds pass, 1 dribble, cross-court pass, layup.
Jones hits Latong on the roll, lays it up, wouldn't go. Whistle and a foul. Amiel goes to the line to shoot 2.
St. Louis is really sloppy on defense right now. Dayton's got a chance. They've got a little juice to them offensively. The cuts are better. The rolls are sharper. Latong has some energy right now. Set a great screen there and rolled down the middle of the lane.
Amiel at the line shooting 2. 4 points in the game, 2 for 2 from the line in the first half, and that toss is good. And Dayton back to within 6-17, 51-34.
The Tong shot looks great right now.
Second toss good. 51-35, Dayton down 16, 18 to play in the game. Premier Health Radio scoreboard. Green. Across midcourt, throws it down to Jones. Jones got in there. Now Brown blocked by Latong. Rebound Latong. And he got fouled.
Latong, I'm telling you, his energy right now is really good. It's giving Dayton a spark here. Get him open for a 3 right now. This is the time. He's hit 2. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He's hit a layup.
Got a block shot and rebound on that defensive possession. Into Bennett. He'll bring it up across midcourt. Dayton trailing 51-35 with 17:59 to play. Bennett uses a screen from Hurd. Now a screen from Latong. Fire on the wing to Montgomery. Montgomery drives. Montgomery lays it in. Just a straight drive by Deshane Montgomery.
Yep.
Dayton down 14, 51-37, 17:40 to go. Trap. Avila throws it away. Latong comes away with the basketball. push ahead. Jones, Keontae. Latong spins, lays it in. Whoa. I mean, that was an NBA move right there. And St. Louis is going to call a timeout as Dayton has cut it to 12.
Here we go. Dayton has 4 deflections on defense already in the first half.
We'll pause. 17:25 to play. It's St. Louis 51 and Dayton 39.
The home of the Flyers. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
It's a new year with new goals, new routines, and new possibilities. You need an internet plan that can keep up and keep you connected. With Alta Fiber, you get the performance of Dayton's fastest download speeds, according to Ookla speed test results, and the peace of mind that comes with 99.99% network reliability. Right now is your last chance to make the switch and also get a $300 gift card. Internet plans start at just $30 per month. Visit altafiber.com today and experience the fiber difference.
This is Larry Hanskin. In 1975, I graduated from high school, and that's the year that Vandalia Blacktop and Seal Coating started serving the Miami Valley with asphalt paving, seal coating repairs, and concrete work for both homes and businesses. Quality work done in a timely manner while staying on budget. The first impression a visitor to your home has is the driveway, your business, the parking lot. Call or visit VandaliaBlacktop.com. 50 years strong and still rolling, Vandalia Blacktop and Seal Coating.
Dangerously cold temperatures expected on your Friday night. Overnight lows will fall to between -5 and -10 degrees. I'm meteorologist Nick Dunn on your home of the Flyers, WHIO.
Larry Hanskin alongside Josh Pastorino back in St. Louis, broadcasting from the Morris best courtside seats in the house. Morris Home in Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store. 17:25 to go in the game. Dayton now trailing by 12. 51-39 at the 3.5 mark in the first half. They were down 24. Now they've cut that lead in half here in the second half. Dayton 4 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line. Billikens 2 of 3, 1 of 1 from 3. And focus on preparation, sponsored by Heil Brothers. Now's the time to get your snowblower serviced, or better yet, check out the new line of snowblowers at Heil Brothers. Ken and Jerry and his crew, they did a fantastic job for me, and I know they will for you as well. Now, Dayton's game plan has not changed. They're just executing it better.
Well, they're doing a great job defensively. They're just so active with their hands. They have 4 deflections in like 2.5 minutes. They've gotten 2 tips from behind in the half-court offense, and St. Louis keeps turning the ball over. You know, they've got 12 turnovers right now. They've gotten the shot blocked. Latong blocked the shot. So this starts with their defense. And they're just sharper. I love their energy right now.
Now, Frickers, your home of fun, food, sports, and spirits. A great sponsor of Flyer basketball on WHIO Radio. We'll be there Monday night, Frickers on Woodman Drive, for another edition of the Flyer Insider Show from 7 to 8. The Billikens with the basketball after the timeout. Personnel remains the same for both teams. They will keep the defensive pressure on.
Yep.
Man, back in that 1-3-1 zone.
Yep, really messing with their tempo.
Brown trying to find a spot in that zone. Pump fake over top, throws it down in the corner. Good closeout on Green. Shot clock at 4. Green, deep 3 is no good. Rebound, Bryce Hurd, and he got fouled.
They are fouling and taking bad shots. Dayton has them on their heels right now.
That's the third team foul of the second half on St. Louis.
Yep. 2 just bad fouls on the rebounds, actually, on St. Louis. They just hacked our guys.
Dayton with the ball. They shadow Javon Bennett the length of the court. He crosses midcourt. Brown on him. 4 along the baseline. Now Montgomery pops out. Bennett keeps the dribble alive. Got the screen from Latong. Bennett penetrating, kicks in the corner to Montgomery. Out to Jones. Keontae is fouled. Foul's going to be called on Green, and that'll be team foul number 4.
Yep. They didn't call that in the first half, and now they're calling it. So Dayton has to keep driving the basketball. And what do we have? 5 fouls total in the for each team in the first half.
Hurd, trigger man on the baseline. Up top to Bennett. Bennett got the screen from Latong. Now finds Hurd. Hurd penetrates, stops, turns, fades away. Got it. 51-41. Dayton within 10. 16-19 to go. McCottry working against that zone. 1-3-1. McCottry skips a pass over to Green. Green back to McCottry at the elbow. 10 on the shot clock. Back out to Green. Green throws it off to Brown. Brown, deep three is no good. Latong flies in for the rebound. Here comes Dayton back the other way, trailing by 10. Latong sets the screen for Bennett. Bennett able to find Montgomery. Montgomery eyes his man, drives, scoop shot. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound is controlled by St. Louis. They've got numbers now. Brown throws it down low, no good. Rebound picked up. McCottry back up and in. 53-41. St. Louis back up by 12 with 15:24 to go.
I think that was St. Louis's first stop.
Oh, and then Montgomery with a bad turnover the other end. Avila comes away with it. Brown kicks it out to Green. Green floats a pass over. Jones corner for three. Got it. 56-41. 15-point Billiken lead again. 15:03 to play in the game. Dayton cut it to 10. St. Louis takes it back out to 15.
They're so good off turnovers. They just move the ball so well. Still haven't stopped Dayton much offensively. So
Montgomery throws it in. Latong, and he gets his pocket picked by Jones. Shovels it off to Green. Deep three, no good. Rebound controlled by Montgomery. And he's fouled by Brown. Takes us to a timeout. Dayton ball when we come back. 14:34 to play. It's St. Louis 56 and Dayton 41.
The home of the Flyers. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
I'm Sally, the SUV that's seen it all. I've shuttled kids to soccer practice and baseball games, witnessed stunning sunsets, and made countless trips to college. I've been a trusted companion for family adventures and everyday journeys.
Now, Sally is ready for her next opportunity, supporting neighbors in the Miami Valley with their journey to independence. Give your vehicle the chance to have a community impact. Donate today. Call 228-AUTO.
Morris Home of Dayton and Ashley of Dayton. Two stores, one exciting team. At Morris Home of Dayton, we welcome you to more top name brands, more savings, more styles your way for living rooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms. Get more at your neighborhood Morris Home. And Ashley of Dayton invites you to visit our showroom and shop our amazing selection of exclusive Ashley living rooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms, all with special in-store discounts and markdowns. Go Flyers from Dayton's largest furniture company, Morris Home and Ashley.
The home of the Flyers. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
Larry Hanscom alongside Josh Pastorino, broadcasting in St. Louis and the Morris best courtside seats in the house. Morris Home and Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store. 14:34 to go. Dayton trailing 56-41. Flyers will have the ball. Dayton down 17 at the half. Cut it to 10. And then St. Louis went on a little 5-0 run. This game reset sponsored by Rebath. It's time to remodel your bathroom. From start to stunning, call or visit rebath.com. Now here, Dayton still 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line. Billikens 4 of 9. They're 2 of 5 from 3 as they have really hurt Dayton with the 3 ball. 9 of 16 overall in the game.
Just great three-point shooting from them. And that's because they move the ball so well. They get open shots. They move the ball. Dayton needs another good. Dayton has played good offense here so far. First 5.5 minutes of the first half. But the last 3 possessions, a missed shot, not terrible. 2 turnovers in a row.
Yeah.
And you just can't have that versus St. Louis. They are so good in transition.
At the end of the game, Josh and I will be choosing the player of the game, sponsored by Day Air Credit Union, lifting up the Flyers, lift up Dayton, lift up your financial well-being with a better banking experience at Day Air. Now after this, Flyers head home and will be home for a Tuesday night game against St. Bonaventure, then it's right back out on the road. A week from tonight, Dayton will be at VCU as the Flyers are in the teeth of the A-10 schedule right now. Malcolm Thomas, Damon Ferry, Jacob Connor all check in to join Bryce Hurd and Javon Bennett. Ishan Sharma, Kellen Thames in for St. Louis, joining Quentin Jones, Trey Green, and Robbie Avila.
Tough. I don't think we'll see Javon Bennett go out this half. It's going to be really hard to take him out.
Inbounds, Bryce Hurd hands the ball to Bennett, and he'll bring it up court. Thomas working top of the key, hands the ball right back to Bennett now. Sets the screen for Javon. Javon snakes in, finds Bryce Hurd. Hurd goes down the lane and falls down. Falls down, lost it on the floor. Thames comes away with it.
Just hold it on the floor and get a jump ball or something.
Avila trying to drive on Thomas. Draws the contact.
Yeah, Coach Grant's really mad at Bryce Hurd there. There's a loose ball. You got to just grab it. He tried to pick it up and do something with it. You can't just say, my bad. Like, This is the game. You're down 15. You know, you have to have some urgency there.
Robbie Avila at the line will shoot 2. He's got 6 points in the game. He hit the first 3 to open scoring in the first half. His first free throw is no good, and he started the Billikens scoring in the second half of the 3. Dayton substitution, Jordan Durkak checks in, and Bryce Hurd's going to check out. Teaching moment.
Absolutely. Fighting for your life out here.
Second toss by Avila is good. 57-41. Billikens by 16 with 14:05 to play. Inbound Jordan Durkak hands the ball to Bennett.
See if they can get Durkak back in here. He played 7 minutes in the first half.
They almost turned it over right there. Bennett kind of half passed it and half held onto it. Now Javon drives, kicks it out. Ferry driving, floater is no good. Rebound on the baseline, Green. Green pushes in transition. Dayton scrambling back on defense. Green steps back for a 3 and drains it.
Can't back off him.
60-41, and Durkak just relaxed.
Yeah.
And just like that, it's a 19-point Billiken lead with 13:19 to go.
And that's his 5th 3. Trey Green's 5 of 8 from 3.
Bennett probing on the right side. Snakes into the paint.
Nice.
Floater off the glass, no good. Rebound controlled by Avila for St. Louis. Green pushes ahead. Jones kicks it out. Sharma for 3, good. 63-41. Billikens up 22 with 12:50 to go. I mean, just 3 minutes ago, Dayton was within 10.
Yeah. Just Javon Bennett took a really bad shot that time. And again, bad shots are turnovers, and they are capitalizing.
Ferry, double team, brings it out to Durkak now. Shot clock's under 10. Back into the hands of Bennett. Shot clock's at 6. Bennett drives, lays it in. Tough shot around Avila. And Dayton stops the bleeding momentarily. 12:17 to go. Flyers back to within 20, 63-43.
Just an all-conference play there by Bennett at the end of the shot clock.
Green down low. Jones got wide open, lays it in. 65-43, back to a 22-point lead. 12 minutes to go. Billikens on top. Dayton trying to respond. Malcolm Thomas thoughts of a 3. Now takes Avila down low. No help comes. Now it comes. He puts up a little 10-footer. Good.
Nice.
65-45.
One thing, Avila cannot guard many people in the post, so that's good for Malcolm Thomas. He just needs to keep going.
Oh, Green got loose for a 3. Drained it. 68-45. 23-point Billiken lead. 11:25 to go.
You got to get Durkak. He's left him twice.
Bennett now. Thomas for 3. Got it.
Wow.
68-48 Dayton. Back to within 20. 11:09 to go. Green lost it on the floor. Thomas down battling, and Bennett steps in. We got a whistle, and we got a foul. Foul's going to be called on Malcolm Thomas. Takes us to a timeout. 11:03 to play in St. Louis. It's St. Louis 68 and Dayton 48.
The home of the Flyers. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO Dayton, WHIO FM Pleasant Hill.
Nobody likes to be told what to think. Our news is right down the middle. Dayton's News and Talk is WHIO. Depend on it.
Stockslagers is our name. No one is quite the same.
Grow Beauty with the help of Stockslagers Greenhouse and Garden Center for quality indoor and outdoor plants grown locally in their 7 acres of greenhouses, along with helpful growing tips year-round. Visit Stockslagers, bringing beauty to the Miami Valley and beyond since 1959. Take the drive down 35 to Stockslagers, located just 1 mile west of New Lebanon.
Stockslagers Greenhouse and Garden Center.
Celebrate the season at BOGO Boneless Wing Wednesdays at Milano's. Meet your crew for unlimited buy one, get one free boneless wings while watching the games and enjoying the best beer selection in town. See you at Milano's Pizza, Subs, and Taps.
Dangerously cold temperatures expected on your Friday night. Overnight lows will fall to between -5 and -10 degrees. I'm meteorologist Nick Dunn on your home of the Flyers, WHIO.
Larry Hanskin alongside Josh Pastorino back in St. Louis, broadcasting from the Morris best courtside seats in the house. Morris Home and Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store. 11:03 to play in the game on the Premier Health Radio scoreboard. Dayton trails by 20, 68-48. Again, the Flyers down 17 at the half, cut it to 10. And then the Billikens just came firing back, largely on the three-point shooting of Trey Green. 6 of 9 in the game. He's got 20 points already. And Quentin Jones, who's also hit a three for the Billikens here in the second half. 17 points. St. Louis, 5 of 8 from three-point range here in the second half. And 8 of 13 overall, while the Dayton Flyers shooting well, 8 of 11. 73%, 1 of 1 from 3, 2-2 from the free throw line. And yet, they've seen the Billikens. If I tell you at halftime, Dayton's going to come out, shoot 73%, be perfect from 3, perfect for the line, you're going to think, well, then they're going to cut into that 17-point lead. But instead, Billikens have taken that lead back out to 20 with 11:03 to play.
Yeah, St. Louis is 8th in the nation in three-point percentage. They're going to be number 1 or 2 by the end of this game. They're shooting 63% from the three-point line, 12 of 19.
Deshane Montgomery, Keontae Jones, Bryce Hurd, and Amiel Latong all check in to join Javon Bennett. Kellen Thames, Paul Otieno, and McCautry in. Joining Green and Sharma. Dayton now back in man-to-man defense.
Yeah. Well, Dayton hasn't been able to play much zone because it's been a transition game.
Shot clock is down to 8 for the Billikens. McCautry trying to drive on Latong. Latong with a block. Otieno had the rebound. And Bennett's going to be called for the foul as he stripped him, and that's going to put Otieno at the line to shoot 2. First foul on Javon. Otieno, first toss is good. It's the 3rd team foul on Dayton.
Otieno, 32 of 42 on the year now.
Second toss, good.
Pretty good free throw shooting.
70-48, 10:44 to go. Dayton down 22.
Come on. Big possessions here. Got to get this thing under 15.
Bennett out to Latong. Handoff. Hurd. Back to Javon now. Latong wants it high post. Hands it to Montgomery. And he flushes it.
Nice play.
70-50. Dayton back within 20 with 10:21 to go. Thames controlling at the point. Not a three-point threat. Hits the cutter. McCautry, and he lays lays it in, 72-50, 22-point lead for St. Louis. You can't trade baskets.
No.
You got to get stops. Latong driving, missed it. Rebound Thames for St. Louis. He'll bring it up himself. Hands the ball off to Green. Green lets fly another one.
Way.
It's good. 75-50. Billikens by 25. That's now their biggest lead of the game with 9:31 to go.
He just hit that over a 7'1". Latong was in his face.
Bennett driving. Missed the layup. Rebound controlled by St. Louis.
They're going to look for him again.
Sharma penetrates, kicks it out. McCottry thoughts of a three. Instead, he'll try to drive baseline, draws the foul on Bryce Hurd. When Dayton cut it to 10, I thought, okay, here we go. And St. Louis just responded.
They went on that little 5-0 run. They made it to 15, timeout Dayton, and then it just kept spiraling. Playing great basketball.
McCottry at the line shooting 57% from the line. His first toss is no good. And it remains a 75-50 St. Louis lead. 9:10 to play in the game.
That is the guy to foul. If you want to foul someone, he's the guy. The only guy.
Second toss good. 76-50. St. Louis by 26, 9:10 to go.
It's a lot of time. Keep competing.
Bennett getting mugged out to the front. Gets loose then for three, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by St. Louis. McCottry going coast to coast. Draws another foul. Javon's not going to get a lot better look than that.
No, that's his shot. Latong sets a screen. He rolls the guy down. So Bennett's man gets caught going underneath. And Bennett has an open three. Just missed it. Great shot. Not good shot. Great shot.
Well, and tell me this, Josh. In a game in which it's tough to get good looks, when you get a good look, is it sometimes surprising?
It is. No, honestly, it is. When you're being hounded like he has, again, he hasn't come out in the second half. He played a lot of minutes in the first half. When you're getting hounded and you all of a sudden just end up wide open.
McCottry missed them both.
Yep.
Jacob Connor checked in for Keontae Jones. Into the hands of Connor now. He's operating up top on the ball. Javon Bennett off the ball. Around to Montgomery. At the right elbow. DeShane. Hands the ball off to Bennett. High post is Latong. Shot clock's at 6.
Go to the rim.
Montgomery down the lane. Puts it up soft. No rebound. Bennett in traffic. Kicks it back to DeShane for three. Good.
Javon Bennett.
76-53. Dayton within 23. 8:09 to go.
5 guys went for that rebound. Javon Bennett came up with it.
Man-to-man defense by Dayton. Sharma gets loose for three and drains it.
He doesn't miss an open three.
79-53. Back to a 26-point lead. Down low. Latong misses at point-blank range, and it's rebounded by St. Louis.
So good here.
Thames spinning down the lane. Kicks it out to Green. Catches it near the sideline.
He wants to put one up.
Throws it down to McCottry. McCottry starting to back down Bennett. Hits the cutter. And Thames shot blocked. But a foul's going to be called on Bryce Hurd. Takes us to a timeout. We'll pause. 7:27 to play. St. Louis 79 and Dayton 53.
The home of the Flyers. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
Larry Hanskin with Elizabeth of MK Brown Wealth Advisory. You've taken over a family business and have thrived. What was the best advice your father, Bo, ever gave you?
My dad always said, take care of people first and the business will take care of itself. He taught me that financial planning isn't really about numbers and portfolios. It's about understanding what matters most to each person and helping them get there.
Well, you need a Flyer on your team. Call Elizabeth or go go to mkbrown.com.
Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA SIPC. MK Brown Wealth Advisory is not a broker-dealer and is independent of RJFS.
You know when you said come over for the fight? We thought you meant your house.
You guys want another round of Bud Lights?
Service is better here. So is the beer.
Bud Light is back as the official beer sponsor of UFC. Enjoy responsibly. 2024 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The WHIO payroll payout is back. Win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10, noon, 2 and 5 each weekday.
That's the way to do it.
Play on the WHIO app or at WHIO.com.
The home of the Flyers. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
Larry Hanskin alongside Josh Pastorino back in St. Louis, broadcasting from the Morris best courtside seats in the house. Morris Home and Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store. Now we got 7:27 to play in the game. Premier Health Radio scoreboard, and Dayton trails St. Louis 79-53. Points in the Key, sponsored by Key Bank. For every financial need, they'll meet you in the moment. Key Bank. Dayton now outscoring Billikens inside 32-28. That's the good news. The bad news is St. Louis is 14 of 21 from three-point range, including 7 of 10 in the second half. One man, Trey Green, alone is 7 of 10 as he leads the Billikens with 23 points.
When this team shot, so St. Louis shoots 7 of 11 from 3 in the first half. In the second half, with 7:27 to go, they're 7 of 10. I mean, you've done a lot of basketball games. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. You and I have been around basketball for a long time.
Well, I hearken back to the game against Virginia.
Yeah.
And what the kid from Virginia did in the second half, making 7 threes against Dayton. Kellen Thames at the line will be shooting 2 for St. Louis. Dayton bringing Malcolm Thomas back in the ball game, replacing Amiel Latong. First free throw by Thames is no good. Shoots 71% from the field, but 65% from the line.
Dayton's done a nice job on him tonight. He is a very good player.
His second toss is good. Robbie Avila checks in, and Thames checks out. Billikens going with a big lineup here with both Otieno and Avila. 80-53. Billikens on top at 27 with 7:23 to go.
Now Coach Schertz is just going to try some different lineups here.
Montgomery, right corner for 3. It's good. Deshane Montgomery, 19 points for Dayton. 80-56. Flyers within 24 with 7:07 to go.
Anybody who Sharma is guarding, you have to attack him. Sharma was on Montgomery there.
Otieno out at a high post. Working against Thomas. And Brown gets loose and lays it in. Somebody just absolutely fell asleep on defense. I think it was Bryce Hurd.
He was overplaying, and they just...
82-56. Thomas down the lane, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. 6:42 to go. Avila picks up his second, and Malcolm Thomas goes to the line to shoot 2 with Dayton trailing 82-56. 6:42 left to play in the game. Got it.
Yep.
Got to score when this clock stops.
Yep. Have to make some free throws here.
Thomas first toss, no good. Quentin Jones in. Trey Green checks out.
Jacob Connor is asked to handle the basketball a lot right now, and he did a nice job that possession. Came off the screen, faked like he was shooting a 3, and dropped a nice pass to Malcolm Thomas.
Second toss good. 82-57, 25-point St. Louis lead. 6:35 left to play in the game. Billikens across midcourt. Sharma, deep 3, got it. 85-57. That's a 28-point Billiken lead with 6:21 to go. Montgomery driving.
Get in there.
Got fouled. He'll shoot 2.
He did a nice job of selling that one. But that's what you have to do. Like Montgomery shot faked, drove middle into somebody's body, sold the foul, and went going to the free throw line. He's playing hard.
Yeah. Still playing with his left hand. That's his dominant hand. All taped up. He went down hard in the LaSalle game, so much so that they thought he might have even broken it.
Yeah.
But he has soldiered on.
Tough kid, man. You can't get him off the court.
Makes both free throws. 85-59. Duchesne now with 20 points to lead Dayton. Down low.
Wow.
Otieno with a pump fake draws a foul on Hurd, and Otieno will shoot 2 with 6:03 to go. And Dayton trailing by 26, 85-59.
Deion Brown for St. Louis, number 13, has been just really impressive with his passing, with his IQ, his athleticism.
First toss by Otieno is good. Otieno first year at St. Louis, JUCO for 2 years, and then played 3 years at Quinnipiac. So I guess they're not counting those JUCO years anymore. 87-59. Billikens on top.
Pax Sharma.
Connor drives, kicks, corner. 3 is good by Bryce Hurd.
They're so mad. Josh Schertz is so mad they left Bryce Hurd to go get Jacob Connor in the lane.
Sharma step back 3 is short, no good.
That was a
rebound. Throw ahead. Malcolm Thomas threw it to no. Well, I mean, he threw it to nobody. Javon Bennett tried to run down the loose ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like he got the rebound, turned and threw it up court.
Yeah,
there's no one there.
Almost hit Javon Bennett. I mean, like behind him.
1-3-1 zone now by Dayton.
Yep.
Sharma over to Jones on the baseline. Wraps it in the corner to Brown. Back out to Sharma. Sharma skips it over to Avila. He rises for 3. It's no good. Rebound. Jones to Brown. He lays it in. 89-62. 27-point Billiken lead. 5:10 to play in the game. Montgomery in the right corner. Driving baseline, throws it back out to Bennett. Shot clock at 15. Javon Thomas for 3. No good. Rebound controlled by St. Louis. 4:50 to go. Dayton down by 27, 89-62. Jones, one-on-one, step back. Missed the 3 over Jacob Connor, and the rebound controlled by Montgomery.
They don't do that very much.
Bennett, pass deflected. Thomas able to run it down. Comes back to Javon for 3. Nope. Rebound controlled by St. Louis.
Just a prayer on that one by Javon.
Avila trailing, steps in. 3 is no good. Rebound Jacob Connor for Dayton. Crosses midcourt. Malcolm Thomas would have had a dunk if he just caught the ball, but instead he fumbles it away. Another Dayton turnover.
Sharma's going to pull up. Yep.
Sharma for 3.
Yep.
Good. 92-62. St. Louis by 30 with 3:53 to go. Connor out to Thomas for 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Brown. And he's fouled in the backcourt by Duchesne Montgomery. That'll put Deion Brown at the line for the 1-1 when we come back from the timeout. 3:38 to play. It's St. Louis 92 and Dayton 62.
The home of the Flyers. 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
It's a new year with new goals, new routines, and new possibilities. You need an internet plan that can keep up and keep you connected. With Alta Fiber, you get the performance of Dayton's fastest download speeds, according to Ookla speed test results, and the peace of mind that comes with 99.99% network reliability. Right now is your last chance to make the switch and also get a $300 gift card. Internet plans start at just $30 per month. Visit altafiber.com today and experience the fiber difference.
This is Larry Hanskin. In 1975, I graduated from high school, and that's the year that Vandalia Blacktop and Seal Coating started serving the Miami Valley with asphalt paving, seal coating repairs, and concrete work for both homes and businesses. Quality work done in a timely manner while staying on budget. The first impression a visitor to your home has is the driveway, your business, the parking lot. Call or visit VandaliaBlacktop.com. 50 years strong and still rolling, Vandalia Blacktop and Seal Coating.
Dangerously cold temperatures expected on your Friday night. Overnight lows will fall to between -5 and -10 degrees. I'm meteorologist Nick Dunn on your home of the Flyers, WHIO.
Larry Hanskin alongside Josh Pastorino. Back in St. Louis, broadcasting from the Morris best courtside seats in the house. Morris Home and Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store. We have 3:38 to play in the game. Premier Health Radio scoreboard. Dayton trails St. Louis 92-62. Dayton in the second half, 12 of 23, 52%, 4 of 8 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line. Not bad. But St. Louis better. 15 of 25 from the field, 9 of 16 from 3, 7 of 12 at the free throw line. Fast Break Points sponsored by Alta Fiber. If you want fast connections and elevated streaming, make the change to Alta Fiber today. St. Louis, 23 Fast Break Points compared to 4 for Dayton. And Billikens had 9 Fast Break Points in the first half. So 14 Fast Break Points here in the second half. Amiel Latong, Keontae Jones, Deshane Montgomery, Javon Bennett, and Jacob Connor on the floor for Dayton. And Dion Brown at the line for St. Louis. Well, before, during, and after the game, Flyer fans head to Milano's Pizza Subs and Taps on Brown Street, the heart of the UD campus. Also, home of Flyer feedback following all UD home games, including this Tuesday. And Dayton hosts St. Bonaventure. First free throw by Brown is good. Second toss is no good. Rebounded by Latong. 93-62. 3:33 to go. Dayton down 31. Bennett probing on the right side. Big man Otieno comes out on him. Shot clock is down to 8. Around to Connor. Connor goes down the lane, pulls up, and misses from about 8 feet, but the rebound out of bounds off of St. Louis. It'll stay with Dayton.
Yeah, Sharma can't guard. They got to just keep going at him right now.
Billikens bring in Jax Kerr and Cam Hudson, Robbie Avila, and Paul Otieno check out.
Yeah, these guys don't play very often, so Josh Shirt's taking it easy with 3 minutes to go here.
Dante Jones, high post, is Latong. Hand off to Bennett. And Montgomery turns it over. And then he grabs. Intentional fouls. He just grabbed the jersey of Quentin Jones.
I would get Montgomery out of the game. Just him and Bennett, just get him out. You meet him on Tuesday.
Yeah, and Deshane's could let his temper get the best of him, too.
I mean, you're frustrated. I understand grabbing his jersey there. He doesn't want him to dunk it on him, but just be smart now. Yep, Jacob Connor pulling them together.
First toss is good. 94-62, Billikens by 32 with 2:51 to go. Dayton down 17 at the half, cut it to 10. Second toss no good by Jones, and then Billikens have just blitzed them since. This game reset is sponsored by Rebath. It's time to remodel your bathroom from start to stunning. Call or go online to rebath.com.
St. Louis with only 1 turnover in the second half.
Incredible. 1-3-1 zone by Dayton. Sharma over top of it. Hits another deep three. 96-62. St. Louis, 2:39 to go. Shane Montgomery drives baseline and draws a foul. I mean, Sharma coming off the bench for the Billikens. Has 18 points off the bench.
90% of his shots are from three. They're going to put in the walk-ons too. I think Dayton's got to get their guys out of here.
Checking in for St. Louis.
Schertz's son is in.
Coach's son, Jaden Schertz, checks in. Also Isaac Holmes. Damon Ferry. Bryce Hurd and Jordan Durkat getting ready to return for Dayton. First toss by Shane Montgomery is good. Javon Bennett checks out. Jordan Durkat checks in. Damon Ferry checks in. Keontae Jones checks out.
So Dayton's not going to go with the walk-ons here. They're going to play with Durkat and
Montgomery's second toss good, and he will check out. Shane checks out, leaves 23 points.
Played hard.
He did. Flyers now match up man-to-man. Brown driving to the baseline, spinning, puts it up and in. 99-64. Billikens on top. 2:13 to go. Connor around to Durkat. Back to Jacob. 2-3 zone by St. Louis.
Biggest in.
Latong kicks it out. Durkat for three. Airballed it. Well, the frustration is palpable.
Yeah.
Brown kicks it out. Hudson drives. Lost it going up. Dayton comes away with it. Latong dribbles ahead. Prairie spots up for a three. It's good.
Man, he can really shoot it.
99-67. A minute 34 to go. Crowd hungry for 100. Kerr off to Hudson now. Hudson finds Brown. Shot clock's at 11. Brown feeds Kerr. Spinning down low. Lays it up. Missed it. Rebound Prairie for Dayton. Damon in transition. Floater in the lane is no good. Latong with rebound back up and in. 1:02 to go. Dayton down 30. 99-69. Crowd wants 100. Lob for Kerr. Pump fake. And fouled by Durkat. Jax Kerr, freshman from Muskogee, Oklahoma, at the line to shoot two. This place will go nuts if he makes one of these.
I hope he misses both. Airballs both. He's nervous.
First toss is good. 169.
That's quite a stat. When's the last time Dayton's given up 100 points?
But that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be the seventh time Billikens have scored 100 points. Second toss, no good. And rebound by Connor. Ahead to Hurd for three. No good. Rebound on the baseline. Prairie, left corner for three. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Jaden Schertz. Off to Kerr. Kerr driving. Jump hook. Good. 102-69. Billikens on top. Bryce Hurd. Latong. Dunks it. with 20 seconds to play. And the Billikens will not shoot. Flyers will not foul. And the butt kicking is complete. Final score, St. Louis 102, Dayton 71. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
University of Dayton basketball on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. UD basketball is sponsored by
Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Premier Health, proud to be the official healthcare provider for UD Athletics. Learn more at premierhealth.com/UD. Alta Fiber, official partner of the Dayton Flyers and proud supporter of the Dayton community. Key Bank, for every financial need. We'll meet you in the moment. Morris Home in Ashley, Dayton's #1 furniture store. And by Skyline Chili. Stop in for a 3-way or cheese coney today. Feeling good? It's Skyline time.
University of Dayton basketball on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's News and Talk.
Hon, is your new pinball machine in our budget?
KeyBank will meet you in that our money is now our money moment.
Actually, our banker Steve recommended we start a joint checking account for bills and keep our individual accounts for things like pinball machines.
Did someone say Banker Steve? I was in the neighborhood in case you had any checking account questions.
Steve, you're always there for us. Now, how quickly can we open that account?
Steve, are you seeing this?
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors. KeyBank member FDIC.
Grab your lucky spot on the couch because traditions make Sunday easy to enjoy. Bud Light, easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch. Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Pinnacle Investment Advisors is the proud sponsor of the national anthem, heard each weekday at noon on WHIO. Steve Temple of Pinnacle Investment Advisors has been providing full-service wealth management for 30 years. Find out more at pinnacleinvestmentadvisors.com.
I'm Rodney Highfield with Highfield Door Sales. I would like to introduce you to my beautiful family and our newest addition, Little Miss Cora Ann. For all your garage door and entry door needs, call, click, or visit our showroom. And remember, our doors are always open.
It became clear to my dad that we weren't going to make it